Welcome to Brilliant Bankers. In this session, we will be continuing off with where we have left in the previous session, that is mobile banking, chapter 4 of certificate examination in digital banking. In the previous session, we have discussed about the history, the different products, and ways of mobile banking in India. In this session, we will be discussing about the profitability, the different security features for the risk and the fraud management, and the technologies in the mobile banking system in banks. Coming to the head, profitability. Mobile banking has become a significant aspect in the banking industry, reshaping the way financial institutions interact with their customers. The profitability of mobile banking for banks is influenced by various factors, and overall, it can be a lucrative endeavor. Some of the key aspects to consider in the profitability of mobile banking are the cost reduction. Mobile banking allows banks to reduce costs associated with the traditional brick and mortar operation, such as maintaining physical branches and staff. The transactional process are generally lower than the mobile channels compared to the in-person transactions. The increasing the customer base. Mobile banking enables banks to reach a broader and the more diverse customer base, including those in remote and unserved areas. Access to the wider audience can lead to an increase in the number of customers, thereby boosting an overall revenue and making the banking business a highly potential thing. Enhance customer engagement. Mobile banking apps provide a platform for improved customer engagement to personalize services, notifications, and the real time updates. Satisfied and engaged customers are more likely to use the same additional banking services, contributing to the increased revenue of the banks. The cross selling opportunities that are available also. Through mobile banks, banks can promote and cross sell various financial products such as loans, insurance, and the investment products. Analyzing customers' behavior through the mobile banking can help tailor offers and recommendations, potentially increasing the sale for the banks. The operational efficiency that is being increased. Mobile banking also can streamline internal processes, reducing the paperwork and manual tasks, which increase the efficiency and can lead to quicker decision making, reduced errors, and overall operational costs, which helps in the savings for the profit of the bank. The fee based services. Banks normally generate additional revenue by offering fee based services through the mobile banking, such as expedited transfers, mobile check deposits, and the premium account features. The transaction fees, the subscription model, and other charges can contribute to the overall profitability for the bank. The security and the trust. Ensuring robust security measures in mobile banking is crucial to maintain a good customer trust or have a very good customer base. A secure mobile banking platform can attract and retain customers, ultimately contributing to the long term profitability of the bank. And the adoption of technology. Banks that invest in cutting edge technology for their mobile banking platforms are likely to gain a competitive edge. Continuous innovation can also attract tech savvy customers and keep the bank ahead in the rapidly evolving digital landscape. And of course, the regulatory compliance are to be adhered, and which is essential for the success and sustainability of the banking operations, mobile banking operations. Failure to comply with regulations can result in fines and the reputational damage which will be impacting the profitability. While the potential for profitability in mobile banking is significant, it's also important for the banks to stay attuned to the market trends, the customer preferences, and the technological advancements to stay competitive and maximize the benefits of their mobile banking services that the customers are using. So, how is the risk management in mobile banking done? Risk management is a critical aspect of the mobile banking operations. As the digital nature of transactions exposes both the financial institutions and the users to various risks, that is, including fraud. So, some of the key considerations regarding risk management and fraud in mobile banking are like the cybersecurity risk. These are the which happens in mobile banking platforms when they are vulnerable to cyber threats such as hacking, malware, and the phishing attacks. In this case, robust cybersecurity measures, that is, including the encryption and multi-factor authentication, are essential to mitigate this risk. So, this is how a cybersecurity risk is being uh, rectified or stopped. That is by using a robust multi-factor authentication or encryption. The data privacy concerns. The collection and storage of sensitive customer data also pose privacy risks. Banks must comply with the data protection regulations and implement measures to safeguard customer information against unauthorized access also. The operational risk in mobile banking. System failures, the network outages, or other technical glitches can disrupt mobile banking services. So, banks need contingency plans and redundant systems to ensure uninterrupted services for the customers. Compliance risks and the reputation risk. Coming to the reputation risk, security breaches or incidents of fraud can damage a bank's reputation. Proactive communication and transparent handling of such incidents are crucial to maintaining of the customer trust. So, what are the frauds in mobile banking? The frauds in mobile banking can be classified as the phishing and social engineering. Fraudsters may use phishing emails, messages, or calls to trick users into revealing sensitive information like the password or the pins. Education and awareness campaigns can help users recognize and avoid such scams. Identify theft. Criminals may attempt to steal the personal information to impersonate the users. Banks should implement identification verification measures and monitor for unusual account activity also. The mobile app security. Insecure mobile apps can be exploited by the fraudsters. Regular security audits, penetration testing, and adherences to the best practices in app development are essential to mitigate the app related risk. The SIM card swapping type. Fraudsters may attempt to hijack the user's phone number by swapping SIM cards. Banks can implement additional authentication layers and alert systems to detect and prevent unauthorized SIM card changes also. The malware and the mobile banks trojans. These are the viruses that are being updated. Malicious softwares targeting mobile devices can compromise the security of the mobile banking transactions. Regular software updates, antivirus measures, and app integrity checks can help the combat this type of threat of the malware and the mobile banking trojans. Transaction and account takeover. Fraudsters may gain the unauthorized access to a user's account or manipulate transactions of real-time monitoring, anomaly detection, and strong authentication measures can help prevent account takeovers also. Insider threats. Employees with access to sensitive information can pose a risk. Banks should implement strict access controls, conduct background checks, and monitor the employee activities also. And last but not the least, the customer education. Users may unknowingly engage in risky behaviors. Banks should educate the customers about the safe mobile banking practices, that is, including the importance of secure passwords, regularly updating apps, and reporting suspicious activity promptly. So, all in all, in a summary, that is effective for the risk management in mobile banking involves a multifaceted approach encompassing technology, processes, and user education. Staying ahead of the evolving threats and implementing robust security measures and fostering a culture of cybersecurity awareness are essential components of the comprehensive strategy to combat fraud and manage risk in the mobile banking sector. Coming to the backend operations of mobile banking. Backend operations in mobile banking refer to the server-side processes, and technologies that facilitate the functionality of mobile banking applications. In India, like in many other countries, mobile banking backend operation involves a combination of technologies to ensure efficient and seamless financial transactions. So, some of the key aspects of the backend operations and the technologies commonly used in the mobile banking in India are the user authentication and authorization. Backend systems handle user authentication and authorization processes. This involves verifying user credentials, managing access, permissions, and ensuring the security of the user account. Transaction processing. Backend servers manage the processing of various financial transactions, that is, including the fund transfers, bill payments, and mobile recharges. They interact with the core banking systems to ensure accurate and timely transaction execution, etc. The database management. Databases are crucial for storage and retrieving the customer information, transaction history, and other relevant data. Backend operation involves the DBMS to maintain the integrity and the security of the stored information. Integration with the CBS, that is the core banking systems. Mobile banking systems integrate with the bank's CBS infrastructure also. This ensures real-time updates and consistency between the mobile transactions and overall banking ecosystem. The different security protocols that are being used, backend operations implement robust security protocols to safeguard user data and the financial transactions. This includes encryption, secure socket layer, that what we call the SSL protocols, and multi-factor authentication mechanisms. By giving notification and alerts, backend system handle the generation and delivery of transaction notifications, alerts, and other communication to the users. This may include the SMS, the email, or an in-app notification for the customer. The APIs, that is the application program interfaces. APIs enable the communication between the mobile banking application and various backend services. They allow for seamless exchange of data and functionality, supporting features such as account balance inquiries and transaction history retrieval, compliance, and regulatory reporting. In this case, the backend operations ensure that the mobile banking systems comply with the regulatory requirements. They also facilitate the generation of reports and data needed for the regulatory compliance and auditing purposes. So, what are the different type of technology which will be used in the backend operations? The different type of technologies that are being used in the backend operations are like the cloud computing, which is a cloud infrastructure, as we all know, is often used to host all type of things nowadays. Mobile banking is also using the same thing. So cloud platforms provide scalability, flexibility, and cost effectiveness, allowing banks to adapt to the changing workloads. The microservices architecture. Many mobile banking services in India are built on modular microservice architecture. This approach allows for easier development, maintenance, and scalability of the individual components. Regarding the API gateway, it facilitates the management and routing of the APIs, ensuring secure and efficient communication between the mobile app and the backend services also. The database system, the RDBMS or the relational database management system or the NoSQL databases are used to store and manage the data efficiently. Some of the examples of the database management system are MySQL, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, and the Cassandra. The security technologies that are being used in the backend operations, technologies such as encryption, algorithms of the type of SSL and TLS, the firewalls, the intrusion detections and prevention system, the secure key management are implemented to enhance the security. What is the containerization and orchestration? There are tools like Docker and organization frameworks like the Kubernetes are used to deploy, manage, and scale the backend services efficiently. Logging and monitoring. The tools for logging and monitoring, such as the ELK stack, the Elasticsearch, Logstash, Kibana, helps in tracking system performance, identifying issues, and the ensuring reliability. The development of practices. The DevOps practices are often employed to streamline the development, testing, and deployment processes, ensuring rapid and reliable updates to the mobile banking system. So, all in all, it is important to note that the specific technologies may vary among banks and financial institutions in India. Each may adopt solutions tailored to their unique requirements, scale, and the security considerations also. The adoptions of emerging technologies and continuous updates to meet evolving security standards are essential aspects of mobile banking backend operations in the Indian financial landscape. So, with that, we come to the end of today's session. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Your feedback is invaluable to us. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel, The Brilliant Bankers. Until next time, this is Nishan signing off, wishing you a prosperous and successful journey ahead. Thank you and see you in the next video. Jai Hind.